don't like the fact that school is out. Like Linda, she don't like that job. She got 3 kids, and they all young kids. She don't like that. She had posted about it on Instagram the other day. She got one daughter she got to teach on Instagram.
That is a lot of work.
She got another daughter that's not in daycare, and she just had a baby.
Damn.
Shout out to y'all parents who got 2+, 3+ kids or whatever.
For kids in general.
And they our age, so
Yeah, man. Y'all ain't going nowhere, bruh.
they wasn't going nowhere before, but now
summer is gonna be dead for y'all.
No, shit. Like they gonna be quarantined
no summertime.
until August, man.
At least summertime, you feel me? They like, yo, all right, let's open some things up, let the people chill. Nah, they still gonna be in the house.
Ain't no F them kids for y'all.
Nah, dog. Y'all gotta rock with them kids. Y'all gotta rock with them kids.
At least you're building a relationship with your children. Take advantage, guys.
They don't want to do that, Judd. You think people want to build a relationship with their children for real?
Very comfortable talking to you guys about things.
They should, though.
Take advantage of
People don't want to build relationships with their children, though. And you know why? I'm not going to say because people don't like their children. Because people think their children are annoying.
That's terrible. Don't have kids.
No, because you can't say that.
But kids are kind of annoying, though.
Exactly.
I'm annoying. Okay.
They are. No.
You have to agree that yourself is annoying, too.
There's a different type of annoying between kid annoying and grown annoying.
They always want to
annoying.
Kid annoying, you have to look over the child. You can't tell the kid, get away from me.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
It's a natural occurrence, though. Like, listen.
Bro, you can't tell the kid, get away from me.
Or you can't be like, I don't feel like playing, I don't feel like talking. What you mean you don't feel like playing?
If I have a daughter or a son.
Will you tell yourself I don't feel like feeling? Kids act the way they act because they're kids. You
I get
act the
that,
way
but
you
what I'm
act
saying
because you're
is,
yourself.
if I have a son or a daughter and they're like 3, I can't tell them, leave me alone, get away from me. I have to watch the kid.
And interact and play.
Unless I want to be a mean dad, and I hate mean dads, and I hate mean mamas. Unless I want to be a mean parent and just tell the kid, go sit down somewhere and leave me the heck alone.
It's perspective. At the end of the day, it's perspective.
Nah, bro, kids are
call
annoying.
it annoyance.
Kids are cool.
Some people call it work.
See, being an uncle, I could choose when I want to be annoyed. I could be like, all right, cool, let me go rock with Jay, let me go rock with Mariah real quick. And then go. And then be like, yo, Monty, here go your baby. I'm out.
Yep.
Got the baby all riled up, I'm leaving now.
I ain't gonna lie, Monty been tapping out. They be dropping the kids out the house, bro. They for real be like, F them kids, bro.
Oh my God.
She be going to work, dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to the nurses. But even aside from that, what we supposed to be talking about?
I don't know. What we supposed to be talking about?
I don't know. It's your podcast, but
Don't play. Because yesterday, when I said, what we going to talk about?
it's your podcast, but
All right, cool.
what are we supposed to be talking about? You got on here relationship roles.
Don't even, because
What?
you said that you had a topic.
I didn't say I had a topic. I said I had a question.
I have a question.
You said that you had a topic.
Oh.
Even from last week, you said that you had a topic that
Oh, I
you were
meant
going to talk
question.
about.
I meant question.
I have a question.
So the next
Question.
time, don't do that.
Don't do what? Say that I have a question?
Say like, okay, you already have something. Because yesterday, I was on actually brainstorm what we're going to talk about.
We just talk about it. What you want to talk about?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
How do you deal with a significant other? I don't even want to say deal because deal sounds like.
No, you can say deal. Deal is a good word.
Deal is a good word.
Deal is a great word.
It is.
Petty betties.
You know the thing about being petty?
Yeah.
The first petty person, the person who reacts petty, has to react petty.
What do you mean?
So if I say deal is a great word, and she said, yeah, deal is a great word. I know, I just said that.
But I never did all that, though.
I just said that.
I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Anyways. How do you treat a significant other who deals with depression?
You don't.
You don't at all. Define that.
How else? Are you married to them?
No.
You can clear it if you want.
Yeah.
And I don't think people realize that, bro.
You can.
Your role in a relationship.
That's tough, though.
That's
for
tough?
you to just be like,
Yeah.
okay, go ahead and clear it on them.
Yeah, but what if you genuinely care about that person?
Then you can care about them, but you don't got to be around for that. That's facts though.
Are we talking about like depression, or are we just talking about like just phases or periods of like sadness? Because depression is real deep. I think a lot of people just throw that word out.
I mean, periods of sadness would be called depressive, but clinical depression is like a reoccurring thing, like all day, like they have to be on meds. You could be depressed at a certain point in time and not be depressed for any while longer. So severity is up to, whatever situation you're in.
I don't think people realize that they don't have to put up with certain things. When you're married, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That's a lifelong commitment. That's that through better or worse. But if you're just boyfriend and girlfriend with somebody and you're like, yo, I can't put up with this for the rest of my life, you can clear it, dog.
I mean, he's right, but it's
clear
just,
it, bro.
I guess it just depends on the person.
What if you're not even at that stage? Like, I'm not talking about...
Like
if you're not even boyfriend and girlfriend,
no,
I'm definitely clearing it. I'm going to sound callous, but I'm clearing it. Like, oh, that's what you got going on?
I'm saying,
all right there, shorty.
I don't think it has to be like that.
Later,
I'm
shorty.
saying, what if you're not at the stage where you're like, I don't want to live with this any while longer? What if you just want to help?
Oh,
okay, there's a difference, though. Because some people, they come into your life for you to just help only, not help and be with them. Just help. If you just want to help without being in a relationship with them, then just help. That's it. But if you talking about, okay, I'm going to help this person, and then feelings get involved, and now you, like, I don't want to say stuck, but you feel like you need to be there.
You don't need to be nowhere. Only difference is when you're married, honestly, dog. I feel like the only difference is when you're married. When you invest a lot of time with somebody, it's going to be a lot more difficult to move away from them or whatever. But at the same time, once you make up your mind to clear it, you could clear it. That person got a lot going on? Okay, cool. Bruh.
Oh, Lord.
Callous as hell,
bro.
I got a story for everything, dog.
Story time.
You said I'm callous as hell? Bruh, this is what I've learned. This is what I've learned throughout my relationships. People can choose. You have your own path in life, bruh, and you can make that path. That path doesn't have to include certain things. I used to go with a girl, and she was about to move away or whatever, right? And I'm like, dang, how can I get shorty to not move away or whatever, right? Man, I still moved away, man. Yeah. What the heck? I was gonna get her from moving away. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was another time I used to go to talk to this other girl, and I forgot what it was. It was something that happened, and I was like, "Oh, you gonna come through or whatever like that, right?" And she's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Dang, bitch, what you mean why? I'm going through something right now." And she basically like, "Nah, bitch, I ain't coming through." I'm like, "Okay." And ever since I'm just taking notes. I'm like, "All right, this how you gotta be. You gotta be a savage sometimes." And that's when it's like, yo, in life, you come across people, if you don't want to deal with what they're going through, you do not have to. You do not have to.
I've also learned that when you are in a relationship with somebody, depending on the person, of course, but being in a relationship with someone who is going through something, so you're trying to like build them up and this and that, you're breaking your back for them. Once that person get it all together,
they might clear it on your
gosh, might.
They might clear it on your
Of course, depending on the person. But yes,
they
gonna clear it.
I think that is true because people have a tendency, because they're taking your energy, honestly. If somebody's at like a lower point and, you're obviously at a higher point since you feel like you can help that person, they're going to take that energy, and at the end of the day, you're going to be run down. So once they're run down, they're high up now, then they're looking at you like, It's caretaker.
Not everybody going to do that, though. Not everybody's going to do that. Because I had somebody or have somebody I'm cool with and multiple people that I'm cool with, and I saw them in some low behind spots. To this day, we rocking. You feel me? People are not just here to just leech off your energy or whatever like that. Some people will leech off your energy, but it is a matter of like them as a person. Are they going to leech your energy then clear it, or are they going to leech your energy
Alright.
and still rock with you.
I have a question, and how do you care for that person? Because I also think it's a matter of how, if you're enabling them. For some people, caring for them or looking out for them might be enabling them. For other people, it might be holding them accountable. I feel like there's a difference of how somebody's gonna view you. If they're like, if I'm hurt and you're looking out for me, if you're enabling me and licking my wounds for me, then I'm gonna be like, okay. Once I don't need you to lick my wounds, I don't need you anymore. But if you're holding me accountable in the future, you're still gonna hold me accountable, and that's something that I need. So I'm gonna feel like I should keep this person around.
See, then it's not the enabling thing too. The accountability thing is what's needed in all type of relationships, friendships, marriages, relationships, even in as a teacher with students or whatever like that. You got to hold them accountable. If you just keep giving people passes or whatever that is, like if I give a kid a bathroom pass, they're gonna keep asking for bathroom passes because they see I'm giving them bathroom passes. But if I tell them, nah, bro, sit your butt down somewhere, you use the bathroom too much, they're gonna understand how I run the classroom, and they're gonna understand my energy towards certain things. It's the same thing with friendships and relationships. If somebody, for example, is going through like a depressive state or whatever like that, and let's say they want to get out of it, they're not going to stay to themselves. They're going to go to the person who they know is going to try to uplift them, speak some positive words to them, as opposed to somebody who might just stay alone, or somebody who might just say, F it, I ain't going to talk to nobody. You get what I mean?
But that's also like, because somebody can come up to you. They could be like, oh, I don't want to stay depressed. I don't want to be unhappy or anything. They could come to you, but still, like, has somebody ever come up to you saying they want to do something, but they're not making those moves to do it?
Yeah, but that's a move to me. That's a move to me.
Saying
that you want to do it to me is a move.
Was that as always the first step or something?
Yeah. No, that's a move to me for real. Now it's just a matter of like putting somebody down the right path to do it, or helping them down the right path. You don't put people on that. If you put somebody on a path that they didn't work for it, they're probably not going to stay on it. But if you like nudge them over every now and then, and they're doing it on their own, then they know this is me working. This is me doing this. I'm going to continue with this. But like speaking something to me is often like the first, in some situations, the first step to some type of success. Speaking it.
But sometimes, like, people, they just don't really know who to really go to. Because there are some people who, like, just like in your situation where the person, they just didn't want to deal with that. Either one, they felt like they weren't strong enough, or two, they just really didn't want to deal with it. So,
with me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they were just flaw kind of.
Okay.
They didn't want to deal with it too, but hey, it is what it is. You feel me?
Well, in my case, though, because I've had, situations where people would always come to me for advice and whatnot. And I guess I always had something to say, or just I've always tried to help them out. But then, when I guess the roles switched where I needed someone to talk to or whatever, and I go to that same person that came to me, and it's just like, I don't know what to say. I'm not sure. I don't know. And it's like, can you really blame them? Some people aren't, made for that.
You're right. And that's why I say that if somebody feel like they need to clear it, they could clear it. Because like you said, some people are not made for certain things. Some people can't be a counselor. Because it's like, yo, that junk going to affect me too.
Yeah,
it's going to put me in a dark place too. And I got to look out for my own, my own mental health. Like what happened with Mac Miller.
Yeah.
And then people were snapping on Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
It's like, but you can't snap on Ariana Grande.
You don't know what trauma that
for real,
girl experienced.
You don't know what she was going through. You feel me? You don't know what that was doing to her. And it's like, to keep her out of that dark place, then she had to get out of that. Anything that came from it, honestly, is not her fault. It's not her fault. If somebody's already on a path towards something, you coming in or you doing something is not really going to, I'm not going to say it's not going to affect that path, but it's not really going to make that path worse unless you're purposely like pumping that person full of negativity in one way, shape, or form. But it's like, if you're trying to speak positivity into somebody and then you feel like, oh, I can't do this.
Like you're draining.
And they're draining you, and then you step out the picture and that it gets worse for them, it's like, nah, that just, you were helping them. It's just they couldn't keep up.
And it's like, yo, there are professionals out here
Yeah,
for this.
there are people that are for that, bro. I'm not one of
specifically.
those people.
Yeah.
When I was at the school, there was last school year, y'all know when they were doing some stuff for the kids, and some of the kids used to come to me about mental health issues that they were having. They used to always come to me about that stuff, and I'm like, God dang, man, these just 11, 12, how they going through all this already or whatever like that, right? And after a while, the administrator there was like, yo, if anybody comes up to you with that, send them our way, because that's not anything that you should be doing. That's way out of your level of expertise. That's not you. You feel me? And I'm like, oh no, you right. That's not me. Oh no, you right. No, for real. It's like I'm not gonna turn the kid away, but at the same time, it's like, no, you right. That's not me, bro. I'm not saying I can't do it, but in this particular situation, I can't do it. Do women care about men's happiness?
Hell yeah. I do.
Yeah.
But do they though?
I do.
But do they though?
I guess we can only speak for ourselves.
Damn, like, what you trying to say?
It's like the same thing of asking a guy, do you care for women's happiness?
See, but the thing
But
is though,
I think it's always the guy's role to keep the woman happy.
exactly.
Isn't that the women's too?
But you never really hear people advocating for that.
My mama still advocates
I don't hear
for that
people
shit.
advocate. I don't hear people advocate for men being happy in relationships like that.
At all.
And if a man is unhappy in a relationship, what is he supposed to do? Leave it?
Yes.
But how is he gonna look?
How's he gonna
I feel like some dudes don't leave relationships because I feel like some dudes may be unhappy, but they don't leave a relationship because they probably gonna think I did something wrong or I'm flawed, something like that.
No.
She gonna start crying and then it's all on me.
The way I see things is if one person is unhappy, the whole relationship is trash.
See, but
you're only the happy person
you're
is
right.
going to drag that person along
You're
when
right.
that person's unhappy. And when it all ends, that happy person's going to be like, I thought we were all good, and everybody's just effed up now.
No, you're
You
right.
gotta be honest
But
in your relationship.
I feel like for the most part, if women are unhappy, the relationship might be over. If men are unhappy, the relationship
You're
might
going to
keep
ride
going.
it out.
Why
I don't
though?
think you can
But
say that.
I think it depends on like. So
And
he's
that's why I
probably
say
just
men
not
be
telling.
right. That's why I said men be riding for their girl.
Okay, but he's probably just not keeping it real though. Because if you are not happy, why don't you say something?
There's a lot of women
Because
who
of the
fake
way that we're
happiness, bro.
growing up, or the way that we're raised in society, or as men, we're supposed to stick or tough things out.
Okay, but you're also supposed to be honest with your significant other. And
Nah,
let them
you're
know
right.
what's going on.
But it's not even about not being honest. To me, it's not about not being honest. To me, it's about trying to find the silver lining, I guess you could say, or the
Okay.
positive in all of this.
The way I see it is, I don't think it's even an issue of more or whether or not this person wants that for the other person. I don't think for men in society that it's spoken about enough or like it's looked up upon, because men are looked at as not having feelings and stuff like that, providers, stuff like that, so they don't really have the option, you know, in regular situations of, oh, is this man happy? Is this man going through anything or something like that? I say that everybody has feelings. Like you're
No,
gonna
we know
be
that.
unhappy.
We know that. It's just
Men are
in
allowed to
terms
be
of the
unhappy.
general population, do they know that?
No, they do not.
I don't know if the general population knows, and I could be wrong. You feel me? This could be just based on a case study of what I've seen. Not even social media, just a case study of the things that I've seen or the things that I've witnessed, even through social media. That's still part of the population. That just gives us a better understanding of how people move, and it helps us to view people better and easier. But from what I've seen and from what I've experienced or whatever like that, I've been in situations where I feel like there was a weight on my chest in a relationship, but I didn't want to get out of the relationship because I felt like I'd be flawed. It's like, this girl's not doing nothing wrong.
Well,
Is
is
that
that your
now?
loyalty?
Is that
That's a matter of you and your loyalty. I don't think that's.
You said, is that now?
now? Yeah.
No, you know what's on my chest.
Alright.
Ain't no way it's on my
I think it's a
You
matter
know.
of you and your loyalty.
And that's the thing too. It's a matter of loyalty. It's a matter of like how you're raised. It's just like, yo, why am I not happy? Everything should be good right now. You feel me? So it's like, if I'm not happy and this person is happy, then they're in a way it's like, yo, this could be me. There could be something wrong with me. There could be something going on. And if I go to them saying, it's not you, it's me, you gonna look crazy.
I be believing people when they say that.
You gonna look crazy,
if I
bro.
say that to
Was
anybody,
that
that
person-
they believe me.
Was that person actually happy though? Like, do you know for sure that they
Yeah,
were
because
happy?
there's been a situation where both, like me and somebody else, were unhappy, and it just neither one of us said anything.
It's not even about like, well, it is about if that person is unhappy, but it's like, yo, what is the reasoning for this? Dang. When she finally broke up with me, you know how happy I was?
That's crazy though.
I was happy, bruh. And I think it's a matter of, too, like, people don't want to be the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, when she broke up with me, I'm like, oh my God, dog. A weight has been lifted off of my chest. And I told you this. Every time we were together, weight on my chest. Every time we was apart or broken up, I felt free. You feel me? I felt free. But when it finally was ended, I'm like, dang, dog. I'm good, bruh. I feel comfortable now. But there's still an idea of, okay, yeah, y'all broken up and you good. But mentally, your mind is still kind of like attached because you spoke to this person every day. You laughed it up with this person or whatever like that. So now it's like, your mind is like, oh, no, I need this back. I need this back. It's like, when it's like, no, you don't need this back. You just need to break that habit of not always constantly talking to this person. And I feel like that's how it happens with some relationships too, where it's like, oh, nah, I need to be with them. Nah, you don't need to be with them. You just got to break that habit. Because you haven't broken that habit yet, you're not over the relationship yet. You're over the person because you weren't happy. Well, you're not technically you're not over the person. No. But it's like you weren't happy. You feel like I have to take this step to be happy, which means not being with this person. Now, when I'm not with this person, it's like, oh no, I made a mistake.
I think it was backwards for me. I think I was over the relationship, but I wasn't over the person, and that's why I left.
I feel like it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
But it's a different, like it ends differently, right? Because you you don't want to leave the relationship, but you feel like you need to. So if you do what you need to do, to me,
it's the same. It's a matter of comfortability. You get comfortable either with the person or with the relationship, and now that you're comfortable, you gone, you leave. Now you're outside of your comfort zone. I think the
healing is different, though.
The healing is different.
Yeah.
So what do y'all mean, like, over the relationship but not over the person, or over the person but not, like,
right.
It's like, this is a good person. Yeah, this is a good person. That person did nothing wrong to me or nothing like that, but this is not how we're supposed to move together in life. How we interact,
how
this is not,
we are together. Us two together is something.
Y'all have had that though? Like where y'all actually meet somebody who's genuinely like really nice, but the relationship is not working out?
Yeah. And I think that's why.
Like, yo, nah, that person evil as heck.
I feel like some relationships started bad. I think it's a matter of how your situation starts too. Because if it starts under the wrong conditions, then that's when that situation.
But it's like I feel like I've been in some I talked to some girls where it's like I wasn't supposed to talk to them. I was just supposed to be cool with them. But since I talked to them, now it's like, dang,
Okay, you know what? Yeah.
But now it's like, dang, bro, I was supposed to talk to them, dog. Because it's like
But nobody ever want to just be your friend first, bro. Nobody ever wants to be my friend first.
Listen, there's some situations that I've purposely tried to not mess with this person. I purposely didn't even move that way only because I'm like, yo, if I do that, this friendship or whatever is gonna be messed up. You feel me? And I'm like, I ain't trying to mess up no friendships or nothing like that. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's some people who are like, oh no, I'm trying to talk to her where it's like, dang, it's a real cool person right here, dog. Dang, she real cool. Too bad I kissed her and now I have a girlfriend and now I can't talk to her no more.
Exactly, bro.
I can't talk to her like that no more because I kissed her and now I got a girlfriend. And how am I gonna explain this to my girlfriend? I can't. I can't. Why are you still talking to her? She cool. She lit. Oh no.
What the hell you mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see, you can't do that, dog. People need to stop trying to talk to everybody who they come across.
Yes,
every significant other they come across. Not significant other, but every opposite sex that they come across.
Niggas gonna say that's immature for you not to talk to your your ex because your girlfriend. Listen, niggas.
Nah.
Like, yo,
it's
that ain't
respect, bruh. Respect.
I ain't saying y'all can't talk, in passing, but Ain't no such thing as, oh, we cool. I'm gonna go kick it with her. We buddy.
Well, no, ain't none of
Yeah.
that.
Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that.
Or
bitch.
like
Can't
you
be
go
none of
out your way to hit this person up.
Yeah.
Like, what are you reaching
She's
out to them for?
texting you still?
About what? Like,
For
what is
real.
the conversation
Y'all broke
about?
up 3 years ago.
No, I can't be
And
none
y'all
of
still
that,
hitting
bro.
each other's line. I'm with you now. And y'all still talking?
Juicy asked me, Bill, why what's her name was still commenting on my
You
Snapchat
should have blocked
post.
her.
She was asking me that, bro.
Hey, Juicy, you want me to block her?
And it was crazy. Nah, it was crazy because
The way that it started was different though, because even when we were friends and you told me that you liked me, she was still on your Instagram, and I'm like, nigga, what is you
it's
doing?
because I ain't delete none of the posts. Them was some old posts.
But how you gonna say you over somebody, but
You ain't deleted. The first thing
And
we
then-
do is delete stuff,
and then
bitch.
I don't care. You see, that's the thing too.
and then you try to
Men
get
and
at
women in
me,
relationships
though.
are different,
Yo.
bro.
But then you
It's like,
try
bro,
to
I don't
get
care
at
that
me.
those posts are there.
But how you gonna try to get at somebody, start something new, but you still have this person?
I ain't gonna lie, Ralph.
on
I
your
ain't care them
page?
things was
The
there.
way you met Juicy, you should have deleted those posts.
Bro, I ain't
Or at
care
least
them things was
archived
there,
them or
bro.
something.
I ain't care they was there. They was.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are they? And Juicy asked me why they still there. I'm like, I don't know.
And RJ,
You know how much stuff I still have on there?
RJ was
I don't
probably
delete
like,
nothing.
I be trying not to look crazy, bro. I be like, oh, who that?
I don't delete nothing, bro.
Who that?
Nah. And RJ was probably like, but what the hell, you don't like me anyway? So
Exactly.
What the hell you care for?
And she was saying she
Being
ain't like
so
me.
passive
And that's how I
aggressive.
knew. And that's how I knew. That's how I knew. I'm like, yeah, dog, she feeling the nigga, bro. Because it's like, ain't nobody gonna trip
Yeah.
over this for nothing.
Yeah.
You tripping over this. We not even together. I ain't touching out one booty cheek. I ain't kissing out one cheek on nothing, bro. Like, come on, dog. Come on, bro. If you feeling the nigga, just say that, bro.
But I wasn't though.
Okay, but you was mad, though. That would make no sense.
I ain't gonna lie at you.
That don't make no
feeling that
sense.
nigga. You feeling
But
that
Don't make
I
no
wasn't though.
Juicy, you were feeling me from the beginning, bro.
I was not.
You know how I know you were feeling me from the beginning? I ain't gonna do that to you.
What? Okay.
Man, I ain't gonna do that to you, bro. You know how when people, what's the first thing you do if somebody add you? If a dude add you on Instagram or something or Facebook,
Go on their page and see what they look like.
I learned.
that's the first thing you do, right?
Yeah, I learned.
And if you flipping through, you like, I ain't gonna lie. People don't do that. Girls don't do that.
Yeah.
If you flip through somebody's page and
Yeah.
you say, damn, I ain't gonna lie, you feeling them.
Yeah.
First of all,
if I
who
talk
said
about
Dane,
you
I ain't
to
gonna lie
myself,
though?
I'm feeling you.
Dang, I ain't gonna lie, is really just, for lack of a better term, the thought that you're thinking.
But I wasn't thinking no thoughts though.
What you were thinking when you flipped through them pictures?
I was thinking, okay, he's not ugly.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Alright.
She did at the butt.
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. I ain't
He
gonna
ain't
lie
ugly. I
though.
ain't gonna lie though.
Nah, what were we saying?
But anyway, sis had the nerve to go ahead and comment on
Yeah.
every little
Now listen.
story.
Now listen. This is what I mean when I say you're done with the relationship, but the comfortability is still there.
Ain't the comfortability. She wasn't done with you.
No, listen, no, bro. I'm telling you,
New
it's
lie.
the
New lie.
see, y'all
New
want to
lie.
think about it different.
Girl.
It's the idea of being comfortable with talking to somebody and comfortable with just being around somebody, because she was
wasn't
around.
around you through the Wi-Fi, Ralph.
What you mean?
Listen, if she peeps you feeling somebody else, if she peeps you moving on, and she's still feeling that, or she's trying to see, oh, can I still talk to him? Because listen, it will never be. I'm still comfortable with that person.
It
will
is
never
though, and
be.
here's why it is.
Did you kiss her?
Kiss who? Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, kiss her when?
No, just in general. Like
Yeah.
when you guys were together. Did
Yeah.
you kiss her? Were you all up on her?
Yeah.
Okay. She's not. Listen, anybody who had that relationship.
And that's what I'm saying. It's the
They are
matter of
not-
being comfortable.
They are testing.
No, it's not testing.
They are
No, bro, y'all
testing.
girls be different. It's
They
not
are
testing.
testing.
Y'all girls be different.
It is. It
Y'all
is
girls
a
be
test.
different.
That's
Here's
what
why it's not
I
a test.
thought.
Here's why it's not a test. Because if I'm trying to talk to somebody else, and you're trying to talk to somebody else, and we've already had the conversation
Why
of,
are we talking about us trying to talk to somebody else?
those conversations need to be had.
That was just how they
alone.
roll. But
Those
That
conversations
alone,
need to
bitch.
be had though. Cause like once you're talking to somebody else and you let me know that, you're letting me know that you're moving on, or at least you're trying to move
Well,
on,
I
or
think
whatever,
like
right?
it really depends on the type of relationship because you guys
She's
were on
trying
and
to.
off.
No, not only were we on and off, but we were real with each other. We was real in the sense of it's like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what we still got going on, but I started talking to somebody else because we not together.
The party, I was still invested.
And comfortable.
Invested, comfortable.
Comfort
not the right
and
word.
invest is the same thing to me in this situation.
No,
if
investment
you're invested
is
in something,
different from comfortable.
and if you want to stay invested, then no, because when you're invested in something, that means you put something
there was something
into it.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to see what you're going to profit from that.
All right, that's where the comfort comes in. You
but
had
you're not
something
trying
in
to
there still,
no,
and you
no,
were trying
no.
to. They
But
were
now,
trying to
you're
see
not
if
trying
it
to
was still a
profit.
comfortable situation.
You're not trying to profit from it anymore. I wasn't trying to profit from whatever she had going on.
She wasn't trying to profit, but she was still trying to see if her investments were still there in exchange. Her investment.
No, and you know why? And you know why I say that's not it? Because if anything, I was the one that was still trying to mess with her when she was trying to talk to another dude.
She let you.
Listen, no. No. I'm not gonna say that she let me, because what happens is this: you're talking to somebody else. I'm asking how serious it is or whatever like that. And then I'm like, why am I asking how serious it is? I ain't no suck ass nigga. I ain't no suck ass dude or whatever it is. So it's like, you moving on, all right, cool. If anything, I moved on first. Yeah. And then, all right, cool, you doing what you doing, all right, bet. Cool, boom. Honestly. Done data, right? But now listen now. Yeah. No matter where it's comfort, it's like, okay, I'm talking to you about this. You're talking to me about this. You're telling me what's going on. I'm telling you what's going on or whatever like that. That's still an idea of comfort. And that's why I say some people are not meant to be in relationships. They're meant to be just like cool or friends or whatever like that. Because if me and her were friends, if we're just straight platonic friends or whatever like that, friendship would have been good. But because all that other stuff was in it or whatever like that, that makes it a lot more difficult. You get what I mean? Yeah. All that other stuff was put into it. That makes it more difficult.
I get what you're thinking. But here's what I'm saying right now. There is not one girl who's been done with a dude who still talks to that dude like that, honestly. Like,
I ain't gonna lie then, bro. I've had a couple girls like that.
Listen.
Like, we were done, but we were still talking. I have a great personality.
I just don't understand how that could be healthy, though.
It's not. I'm not saying it's healthy.
I might be a different type of nigga.
I'm not saying it's healthy. I'm not saying it's healthy.
Like, once I'm done with you, like, I'm done. Goodbye.
I'm not saying it's healthy.
Can we be friends? No.
I'm not saying it's healthy.
If I told you I don't want to be with you no more and I'm still talking to you, I still like you.
I'm not saying it's healthy. Listen, I'm not saying it's healthy, and I'm not saying that she still didn't like me or I still didn't like her. What I'm saying is the idea of being comfortable puts you in that situation where you're still talking to this person. Do you still want to be with this person?
What's the motivation,
no.
though? It's the motivation.
The comfort is the motivation.
It's the intent.
The intent is not to try to talk to them anymore. The intent is to be...
No, comfort sometimes isn't even the motivation. The motivation might be I still have investments here. I'm trying to see if I have anything left in that situation.
What investments?
Whether it be 10
what is
cents,
left?
5 cents. Exactly. They don't know. So they're going to try
but
and see.
what I'm saying is this, though. They're not going to do... Okay, you're saying they're going to try to see what they have left or what they have invested.
Yeah, is there still something there?
If that was the situation, we would still be together. Because it's not like I was saying...
That's not it. That's
yes. Not listen, and here's why I'm saying...
Because a lot of times people don't even realize what they have, though.
You're right.
Until way later.
But now listen.
They see their significant other or like their ex treating that person the way that they used to treat them. They're like, oh crap, damn.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Sometimes they don't.
Very happy I said that
wanted.
Because one instance that occurred was the girl telling me, oh, I'm not gonna lie, this is what happened. And when you were in this situation with me, because me and her were in a similar situation that she was in with the dude that she was talking to, right? She was like, when I was in that situation with you, you handled the situation a lot better. You actually cared for me a lot more. You feel me? With him, it's a matter of like, it looked like he just whatever. And I'm like,
that's a red flag. If I was a dude and
no, you're right. But what I'm saying is this: it is a red flag. Yeah. But what I'm saying is this: it's like the idea of being comfortable with somebody lets you think I can still talk to this person. We're still friends, or whatever it may be, right? So now, because that's there, you're thinking, all right, cool, let's we can still talk about this, we can still talk about that. Especially if that's how the friendship, if it started off as a friendship and that's how it was at the beginning and that's how it was throughout the relationship.
I just don't understand how like I break up or me and this person break up, we're no longer together, we both move on, and then I go ahead and I'm like, ha ha hee hee,
Exactly.
LOL.
Mm-hmm.
But at the beginning, what I said though,
a girlfriend.
but at the beginning, what did I say? I didn't have a girlfriend
All
yet.
I'm saying
But
is
at the beginning, what did I say?
did.
No, I didn't. I wasn't with you yet.
No, like when she was commenting on your Snapchat stuff.
I know I'm gonna get to that, but listen to what I'm saying though.
I feel like that's not comfortability. That's disrespect.
No, hold on. Listen though, because at the beginning, what I said was this. It's a matter. What was I saying? It's because you said, how can somebody move past somebody? If you're still comfortable in that situation, you either didn't move past the person or you didn't move past the relationship. And what I said was being comfortable doesn't allow you to move past the person. You may be done with the relationship, but that person is still in your life because that person is gives you some type of comfort with who they are as a person. Now, with this with the Snapchat comments and stuff like that, I thought that was totally different. And why I thought that was totally different was because it's Snapchat. We're still what do you call it? Friends on Snapchat. If you see this and you rock with it, then you might comment on it. That's facts though.
That joint had to be so funny.
Bro.
It was so hilarious.
No.
Girl talking about
And you know why you say that?
and this and that.
I'm funny. You think I'm funny.
Okay, nigga, I think you're funny. Your ex can't think that you funny.
Bruh.
I'm not gonna stop being funny, bruh.
Ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen.
but I feel like
I'm not gonna stop
it gets
being
to a
funny.
point
That
where
comfort
she
comes
could have
from
left on her own. She
investments.
could have started a video and be like, ha ha ha.
I'm not
That
gonna stop being
comfort
funny
comes
She
though.
did not have to go
So-
ahead
So if I
and
comment,
And if a nigga's still invested, it's a problem. Listen.
so if I comment or laugh at someone, a girl I used to talk to post that's flawed.
Wait, what'd you say?
If I comment
Uh-huh.
or if I laugh at
Yeah.
something that a girl that I used to talk to posts on Instagram, I'm flawed for that?
I just don't understand why you can't laugh to yourself. Why you gotta let her know that she's funny?
Because it's funny.
I ain't
Maybe
gonna lie.
she's
No,
not
nigga,
funny.
Laugh yourself.
Maybe she's not funny. Maybe what she posted is funny.
It's okay. Wait for somebody else to post
That's
it.
crazy, bruh. Y'all know that's crazy, right?
All I'm saying is, bruh, she really did not have to comment. I was just like, yo, what the hell? Like, nigga ain't that funny.
Hey, yo, you have pictures of
I
yourself
am
with
that
him?
funny.
Hey,
Nigga
was
ain't
it
that
known that
funny.
you and Ralph was the thing at that time?
Yes.
She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing.
I'm just
No,
saying,
bruh. You know what she was
bruh,
doing.
yes.
First of all, no, it
She
wasn't
was trying
known.
to see, okay, and you know the thing is,
It
like,
wasn't known.
But it was not
Was
even
it a
like,
question?
It wasn't
Was
known.
it a
but it
question or a
wasn't like a
thought?
But I thought you
one-time
wasn't feeling me,
thing,
though. When did this all happen again?
No, babe, this was when we were together. When she was
no,
commenting
you're probably
on the
right. No, you're
Snapchat,
probably
that
right.
was when we were together.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I know I'm right.
She knew.
First of all.
She knew.
Bruh,
But
y'all.
I'm just saying though, and it was like more than
She
one,
knew.
like more than one instance, like
Hey,
more
Rob,
than
look
one
at me.
cases.
Hey, look at my
Why?
fist.
She know
Look
that
at
you
me.
funny. Okay,
Yeah.
LOL the first time. Okay, go ahead and laugh. The second, the third time, what you laughing about?
And it wasn't
still?
even all LOLs. It wasn't even all LOL.
Oh, there was more.
No, because you're saying LOL, but you're dragging it. You're saying LOL, but you're dragging it like she commented on everything. What happened was I posted a thing on my niece. I posted something to Jay, right?
I know Jay.
And she like, dang, Jay got so big or something like that.
Okay, that's fine. I'm in Jay life now.
For real,
Me,
man.
I can say, oh
I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie, Ralph. It
Jay's
sound
growing
like-
up. Jay's growing up. And she was trying to use his
Bro.
niece as a leeway too.
Bro, she
No,
was.
y'all, no, bro, y'all tripping, dog.
Oh my God,
Hey, yo,
she's so
you remember those picture memes?
Y'all tripping, bro.
Oh, I saw that picture you posted on Snapchat.
Y'all tripping,
She
bro.
got so big.
Y'all know
Tell her
everybody.
I love her.
Y'all know
I
everybody
miss
not
her.
like that, right? Y'all know people are not like that, right?
Yo.
No, I need to know that you guys know people are not like that.
When I
Because
find
it
one who
is
ain't.
unhealthy to think that people are all like
I
that.
just always
Some people are. Some
Yeah,
people
so
are.
it's like, yo, if you know that one person is, how you gonna? I'm sorry.
Because
like,
not everybody is like that.
I understand that, but first of all, I don't know her, so guess what? I'm gonna think that she's trying to get back with you.
Exactly. And that's one thing I was saying though. I know her.
I don't care.
I know that.
You knew her.
Now, I asked. You're right. I'll give you that. I knew her. I'll give you that. And you know why I'll give you that? Because people change depending on the
Yup.
things that they go through and the
Yup.
situation that they're in. I won't even say nothing no more.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
You knew her.
But you,
What?
you know, it's different coming from you because you're the girlfriend.
What you mean?
You're the girlfriend. It's different coming from
I
you.
was so damn well he'd knock a nigga out. If
You're right.
Yeah.
Because it's different coming from me
And
because
nigga would
I'm
be like,
the boyfriend.
Yo, RJ would be like, "What the hell's so funny?"
I'm the boyfriend.
My
It's
girlfriend
different
ain't that
coming
funny.
from. But you're not. I'm the funny one.
But you be laughing at my
Yo,
jokes.
listen, Juicy.
Babe, you don't laugh at my
Listen,
jokes.
I do, but here's what I'm saying though. If somebody laughs at all your posts, they try to talk to you.
That's what?
I'm the funny one.
Bruh, I don't understand, but I could post some things that are funny though.
You're right, you can. But everything?
Yeah, everything that I
Nah, bruh.
post are funny.
Nah, everything you post ain't funny.
That's
Because
crazy.
you don't always post you was posting stuff. You post stuff about Jesus. What's so funny about Jesus?
Oh.
God is not a joke.
Wow. Okay.
Jesus ain't a joke.
Both out.
Yo,
Okay.
imagine Jusie posted a Bible verse and the dude replied, "LOL, that's so funny, sis." What the hell?
No, or he could just be like, you know what? You right. I feel you on that. And then the next thing I post, okay, yeah, you see that? Da, 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 I agree. The next thing I post, that's what it is though.
That's what it was though? That's what it was for real?
Let's go back.
I don't know. We blocked each other. You made her block me.
I didn't make her do
Bro, I
anything.
said, listen. And you know the funny thing? I said, yo, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta stop commenting on my stuff. My girl don't like it. My girl blocked me on everything. My girl blocked me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, everything, dog.
Fine.
And I'm like, oh well, that take care of that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That takes care of that.
I am
That joint was
not
hilarious, bro. That joint was
mad.
hilarious. That joint funny as heck. But this goes back to my first question, though. Do women care about men's happiness?
Yes.
What is a woman's role in a relationship?
Some women just care about your happiness with
Some
them,
women care
though.
about their happiness.
No, and your happiness with them. Like if you ain't with them, nigga, you can't.
Words of affirmation is one of them. That might be your second one because
I don't want to read that freaking book.
he never read it. He
I
never
don't
read
wanna
it,
read
and he
that
don't want to read
freaking
it.
book. No, I don't care about that book. You're not out of this. What's my love language?
I thought I was out. Okay. So I know words of affirmation is one of them because you really care about how people talk to you. If I say one thing negative, if I raise my voice or say something, you're going to be like, bruh, I don't like that, bruh. You tried me. So I know that's one of them.
Because I don't be coming at you like that.
I know, babe. Dang, okay. Okay.
Hey, man, this ain't no relationship podcast. Not only ask that because it's like, I'm not saying people should know each other's love languages, though, but you should know how to show love to the person that you're with, right? Mm-hmm. And do women, dang, this is going to sound so misogynistic, but do women do that? Do women care?
I don't think not all women do it, but honestly, it's so funny, though, because I feel like this is going to turn into like it's not a relationship podcast, but reading the book, I was honestly thinking about everything that you used to say, especially, like in the beginning of our relationship.
Like what?
How love is a choice,
Mm-hmm.
and how, like, you pretty much, like, you study me, and it's not studying in a bad way, but it's just, like, understanding what I like, what I don't like,
Mm-hmm.
how I react to certain things, and I'm like, yo, a lot of people don't do that, so I started taking that into consideration where I started, just trying to do the same thing. Just implement everything that you've been saying, because a lot of things that you say, even though you never read the book, I'm reading the book and I'm like, damn, my man has told me this several times. And I read Love is a Choice and I'm like, damn, even when you don't feel like loving, you have to choose to love, because it's like, yo, if you don't do it, relationship's gonna go down. And I'm like, damn, my man told me that all the time.
No, that's fact. And it's because, honestly, like, from the things that I have seen, from the things that I have studied, from the situations that I've been in, these are all things that I'm like, yo, it just makes sense to me. Sometimes you gotta choose love instead of actually feeling it, because you're not gonna feel it all the time. And I feel like people should know that, though.
Honestly, I didn't know that until this relationship.
You thought you supposed to feel love all the time?
Hell yeah.
I've been to enough marriages, and I've seen enough married couples to know that you got to choose love sometimes. And it's not a matter of like not feeling love at the time. You just don't feel it as much as you felt it yesterday. I can't wait till I start this motivational speaking. I got some words. I ain't even gonna charge people.
Until.
Nah, I ain't even gonna charge them like that, dog.
Like that. Now
you see how I switched up already? You see how I switched up already? I've already switched up.
I ain't even gonna charge him like that.
Nah, but no, that's good conversation right there though. That's a good conversation. I feel like more people should actually decide whether their happiness is cared for. Like, am I giving more in this relationship than I'm receiving? Because you should care about whether you're receiving in the relationship as well. Because, like, if you're just giving, then it's like, yo, your happiness is not being looked at. Your happiness is being received.
Honestly, I have this thing. I don't even like accepting things from people, right? So, I don't like being the focus of things.
I ain't used to like it either.
I don't like
I ain't used to like...
It makes me uncomfortable.
Like, my girlfriend, like,
genuinely.
my relationships, I ain't used to really like them buying me stuff or paying for stuff when I'm around or whatever. Now, though, if she says she's going to pay for something, oh, you lit. Go ahead. Show me you care. Show me you care about my happiness.
It made me... I don't know. Because I know as a woman, or what is it called again? When you're courting somebody, the gentlemanly thing or whatever they
chivalrous?
Yeah, the chivalrous thing is for them to pay. But honestly, on the first date, I would not mind or be upset at me paying for my food and you paying for your
Of course you wouldn't, bro. You're living in new times.
But okay, like, would you do it because of, let's say, what you've heard as far as if a guy pays for it, then you have to give something up? Or is it what your mom had or your dad has always told you, where it's like, okay, don't allow a guy to pay?
Trust, though. Like, I feel comfortable knowing that I did it myself. I feel comfortable knowing that you're not going to expect anything out of me after that. Because even if you feel like, whether it be anything, a kiss or sex or anything, like you're not going to expect anything from me from you paying for that. I don't want them to expect.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
What does this mean? Like, is there a meaning behind this for you doing that for me? So,
and that's not chivalrous, because chivalrous is just doing it because you're a gentleman, and it's the gentlemanly thing to do for the most part.
But niggas be faking, that's the thing.
No, you're right. People do be faking.
You have to watch
especially now with dudes just be flying girls out.
Yeah.
Didn't we talk about that before?
I think so.
In like the first episode, in the first podcast that we had?
Getting flew out?
Like,
something about booty. It was about booty.
No. That was the second one.
No, we didn't talk about that, though. I remember it.
We said something about the intentions behind certain things.
Yeah.
If I hit you up to come over at like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that, come on now, you already know what's going down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
See, but now I want to retract on that because that sounds rapey a little bit. But if the intentions behind certain things are sometimes very clear, we just choose to ignore them. If a dude hit a girl up, tell him come over and it's 2 a.m., then don't be surprised. I'm going to say don't be surprised if you try to do something. If he doesn't, then cool. You probably found yourself one, but keep watch.
Or she can't be like, damn, I thought we were just going to go over there just to, just to hang out.
Yeah, and it's the same thing the other way, too. If a girl hits you...
But I mean, it's like, you know what, though?
Back in my younger days.
Because we're putting a time on it. People at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
No, you're right. But it's just 2 o'clock in the morning just seems so...
Yeah, no. Like,
so much sexier.
What's open?
If
yeah,
it's
so much... Legs are open. That's what's open. Oh, yeah, we can't mess up Jusie's image. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, but for real, no. But it's like you're right, because people do stuff at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But 2 o'clock in the morning just sounds sexier. That just sounds like booty call hours or whatever it is. But it's the same thing, vice versa. If I'm a girl and a dude tell me, ask me out on a date, I'm expecting he gonna pay. Nigga, you just asked me out on a date.
I ain't gonna lie.
Expecting you gonna be like, all right, cool. I asked you out. I got this.
You gonna find a way.
And if you pick the plate, honestly, though, and I feel like dudes need to understand that, bruh.
I have
Yo,
a story for y'all.
You already told another one?
Another one?
I feel like you already told us the story.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yes.
What happened?
The Moonlight. Wait,
You had to hit up Jusie?
No, not Moonlight Diner. It's the one.
Something Diner.
Something Diner.
No, different one.
It's a damn.
Not the one
Reese.
on Universe.
But all I'm saying is, hold on. All I'm saying is, if I ask a girl out on a date and I choose the location, honestly, I really gotta put into my mind. I gotta be able to provide for whatever. It's all about expectations. Somebody hit you up at 2 o'clock in the morning. You feel me? Tell you come through. You should know the type of person that they are or whatever it is. This is what I should be expecting.
Even if you don't know the person, it's just like, yo, at that time, you know, at 3 o'clock, I could give you a pass where you won't even really need to expect, okay, maybe this person only wants sex, but at 2 o'clock in the morning, it's like, yo, come on now, sis.
All
like,
I'm saying is, though, for dude, yeah, no, for real, though, yeah, girls need to chill with that, just because. But what I'm saying, and it's about putting yourself in situations that you really don't want to be.
Yes.
That's a conversation for another time.
Yes,
I'm not the one to speak on that.
What?
But it's like if I ask a girl out, and she tells me, all right, let me know where we're gonna go, or or if I pick a location, it's like, yo, there's two things I just did. I just told this girl, one, I'm paying for your meal. And I just told this girl, two, with the location that I chose, you can order whatever heck you want on that menu.
Damn, bruh, why you ain't never told me that?
Oh, you ain't know that?
Nah.
Oh.
That's a test within
Damn, bruh, I should have ordered a filet mignon and all
I would have paid for that bit.
You would have got a second date, though.
Hey, I would have been like, oh, that's what she is. I see what time it is. All right, cool. What's the first place we went to?
Lulu's.
That was our first date. Man, wait, what year was that? 2017?
Yes.
September 2017? Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
Those were some rough times,
I ain't have it,
babe.
I ain't have it back then. That's probably why we went to Lulu. I ain't have it, dog.
Tough times. But
I
yeah,
have
go
it.
ahead, though.
So,
No, but it's just about expectations. Honestly, that's just another thing I see in relationships and all that. And not even when I'm saying relationships, I'm talking about not just like what's the word? Intimate relationships, but just relationships as a whole between people, the expectations and what you expect from people.
Dog. It was like a week or two after we did that podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went on a date. It was to like this Asian barbecue place.
Jesus Christ.
He picked the location.
Was it that hibachi place?
Bro, first and foremost, I'm never going to that university, a date there ever again.
Was it Japan Inn?
No, it's Korean barbecue.
It's not Payway, is it?
No, it's not.
It's a
No,
Korean
Payway's not Korean
barbecue place.
Oh.
Yo, he picked it. In my mind, he was going to pay. But just in case, I brought
Just
my
in
wallet.
case.
Oh, exactly.
Just
And
engaged.
I made sure there was I even bring my credit card. I brought my debit card, bitch.
Oh, that big gonna decline on me.
No.
Just engaged.
So we went, and it had a karaoke area, and it was like $20
To do karaoke?
Yeah, an
hour.
hour.
That karaoke place sucks.
An hour.
Your karaoke place
An hour.
sucks.
I ain't picked the place. He knew about it. The food was actually pretty good. It was new to me, whatever. End of the day the bill comes up to like $98, pretty much $100, right? The way he's looking at it.
Wait, one. How old is he?
He was like 24.
Okay. When I was 24, I couldn't do that either. Okay. Who picked the place?
He did.
He did.
Okay.
I didn't know about that place.
Is it like one solid menu, or we about to have a story time with Theresa? You know what? We do a story time with Theresa from now on, dog.
Bruh, he has a grand he picked the big menu, like a buffet platter thing. He didn't put, like, no single plate, so I'll have rice with chicken. No, he picked like a meal that had like 5 or 6 different things.
So his food
Oh,
probably
you
cost
balling. So you probably think, oh, you balling.
Yeah.
Would you say you thought he was balling?
Yeah, until it got time to pay, he pulled his card out and he looking at the receipt like crazy. Now, I knew how I felt when my card declined, right? So I was like, you need a little help, right?
Wow. You asked if he needed help?
Yes. And he was like, yeah, right? And
He
I
was
like,
quick to say yeah?
Yeah. And then he was like, oh, how about we split it in half? I was like, no.
I'll pay for mine?
Yeah, I said I'll give you 20. It was all together. Like, it is like he ordered like this, a platter. Like 2 different times. So it was like first it was like appetizers of a platter and then dinner as a platter, right? And then karaoke, $20 an hour. We spent like what, 2?
Did y'all actually do karaoke?
Yeah, in the last few moments, but it was a little. I was shy about that, so it wasn't as fun as it was supposed to be.
Volunteer.
So he's like, you want to split it half and half? I was like, no, I'll give you $25. And then you're like, all right, cool, right? And that was that. But yeah, but that was my story. I'm never going to a date on Sunrise. On that
That's a
shoot
bad luck
again.
days.
That is, bro.
Obviously, university is not where you're supposed to be.
No, it is
That's
not.
your bad luck days, dog.
Nah. I got beef with niggas there too, bitch.
Cuss it, yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Hey, cuss it, yeah.
Is it the age or what?
Look, bro,
though?
when I was 24, why I was taking girls when I was 24? What year is that? Hold up, on now. 27, 3 years ago, 2017. Man, that was you.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, were we
That
not
was
together
you.
at that time?
We wasn't together, but that was you.
Yeah, like.
No, where we went? We went to Lulu's. We went to Red Lobster, which I love. People don't like that place, but I love it. I can't eat it no more, but I love that joint. We went to Lulu's, went to Red Lobster, went to Fridays a couple times, went to PF Chang's.
I've never been to PF
Actually, we recently started going to PF Chang's though.
Is
So
PF
where were
Chang's
we
or
on 24?
Benihana's the good one?
We ain't go to Benihana's because Jusie don't like Benihana's.
Why not?
I don't know. She thinks it's trash, I think.
It's nasty.
It's
Yeah,
nasty.
she don't like it. Where else did we go on that
I think that was
year?
pretty much it though, because you gotta
We
remember.
wasn't going out that year.
Yeah, we were not.
We weren't going out that year. That's when I think that's when you started saying we should go out more.
When did I say
Yeah,
that?
you should tell me that we should start going out more.
Hilarious.
When?
We should go out more.
You should say that. You should say that we should start going out more, or we should start doing different things. Because all we ever do is go out to eat.
That was before or after we got together?
Probably after. That was probably that
Okay.
same year though.
Okay. No, I think it was the same year, but okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Lulu's was lit because that was just a vibe. Well, all I'm saying is I was taking girls to places that I could afford. All right.
That nigga could not
And
afford it, bitch.
and I wasn't trying to ball more than my means. And this is why you have to be friends with people because they know what your means are. 2017, I had lost my car, ain't it? So she know this nigga ain't got no money. He just lost his car.
Yeah.
So he obviously ain't got no money like that. One time for you, Jew. You knew I had no money like that. You knew I had no money. Hey, check me now, though. Check where you want to go. We can go anywhere right now, dog.
babe.
Where you want to go,
All right,
man?
babe.
Close. You see,
Oh, they
you see
close.
how slick
Ah,
niggas
damn.
be? You see how
Sorry,
slick niggas be,
coronavirus,
bro?
dog.
We can go anywhere right now.
Coronavirus, bro.
Yeah,
They got
sure.
things shut down. They got things
Hey,
shut
babe, I
down.
got you when they open.
Hey, when they open back up, though.
This how niggas be for real, bro.
Hey, when the city open back up, though, we going crazy.
It's okay though, cause we going to Cali, so.
And we going to California, man. Man, I thank God, dog. Bro, 3 years ago, bro, 2017, that was a
Could
bad
not
year.
say the same things that we saying now.
Nigga was giving plasma, bro. Hey, shout out to all y'all who give plasma to take girls on dates. I've been there. My priorities were all out of whack.
Bro.
I was giving plasma to take girls on dates, but not to pay my car.
Nigga was thinking about booty before his transportation, bro.
Wow.
Yo! Yo!
Bro,
What
it?
bro. Nah, it wasn't. But she was real though, bro. Once I lost my car, you want to take mine? You know I still got a car, right? You know I could drive, right? And I was like, damn, shorty real. I bet. Pull up.
Other
Pull
girls,
up.
other girls would have been like, he ain't got no car.
A lot of other girls probably would have did that for me.
No,
But honestly though, you know another thing? Thank you for singing No Scrubs. Because a lot of girls, they act like that, but they're not really like that.
Yeah.
I think girls say certain
Why
things.
act like that though, man?
I think girls say certain things to keep those kind of dudes away from them. I don't want no scrub ass dude. I don't want no dude who ain't got this, who ain't got that. So that now, when a dude that's like, dudes know who they are. You feel me? If I see a girl that says, I don't want to talk to a dude that ain't got no car, I'm like, well, let me go ahead and move right past her. Because I ain't got no car. She ain't going to talk to me. You feel me? But if a dude like that approach her or something like that, and she see the personality of the dude or whatever, that might have her keep him. That's a different conversation though, the whole personality thing.
Personality. So crazy though, because it's like, I mean, the first thing you see is that person's look, and it's like, okay,
That's what attracts you.
So does he have a car? Okay, no, he don't have a car. So
I had a car at the beginning. I just
honestly,
lost it.
I'm the opposite, dog.
You know the crazy thing? How crazy if I would have asked you to hold some money to pay my car that year?
If you would have asked me to borrow money,
Yeah.
nah, I think that would have been
The straw in the
You'd have
back.
been like, nah, you straight. Nah,
no,
let's get out
because
of
it's
here.
like, yo, first of all, like, because for one, I just met you, and it's like,
You ain't just meet me. We had met in January.
okay, but we weren't communicating in January.
We weren't, but we were going out. We took a couple rides in my car and went to the movies.
Not in January, babe.
No, not in January. I'm talking about that summer. We was going out that summer.
No, I know. We started hanging out, I think,
That
either
summer.
April or May.
Yeah.
I know, but it's just that, like, I think that's where I would have been like, okay, maybe that's too much, because,
much?
Why you ain't ask your family
Good thing
members
I ain't
for
do
money?
it. I ain't asked nobody. I just let them take that junk. I was so embarrassed, bro.
I feel like that's
I'm like,
the first
I ain't
people
asking
you should
nobody,
go
bro.
to.
I'm like, man, I'm behind like $700, bro. I'm like, man, I ain't asking nobody, bro. They just
That's
gonna have to take that junk. Don't worry though. The comeback is realer.
This nigga was worried about booty. I won't forget this.
I wasn't worried about booty. I was worried about Jusie.
He wasn't getting no booty.
Juicy booty.
So.
Just say.
That's what's crazy though. Well, time to go back into quarantine.
That's what's crazy.
No, that was crazy for real.
That you weren't getting booty?
No. No. That I was using CSL Plasma to pay for dates and not my car. I probably would have CSL Plasma twice.
But you know
or
how
3
many
times.
times you would have to go to CSL Plasma to pay $700?
You know how many times I was going to CSL Plasma?
I don't know.
I think you could have went twice a week or once a week or something like that.
But it's like you're not getting the same amount after that first time though.
No, you're not. But you're still and had I just started going? I'm not sure if I just started going. But I was still getting enough to be like, to tell them, here's what I got. And it would have still lowered the payments as opposed to just had that just stack up on me. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. That's
Don't
crazy.
worry. I got a lot to teach my sons, dog. Life done taught me, bro. Life done taught me about
Your
priorities.
Dad was giving plasma for dates.
Priorities was all off.
But I'd be like, but as you can see though, that's a relationship that actually happened. Go ahead and give CSL plasma for some girl that's not gonna be around. The hell?
For some girl who's gonna be like, this way you gonna take me? Like, girl, do you know what I did to get this money?
Yeah.
Imagine if Jusie was one of those. Bro, if she was one of those, you know what I would have did? I would have been like, I ain't never talking to this girl ever again, dog. I still got the needle wound from the blood and plasma I just gave, and you telling me this ain't good enough? And there are people out there, and that's why I say, do women care about men's happiness? Do they care about what a man has to go through to make them happy?
Nowadays, it's different.
Fab.
I think it's different. I think beforehand, yes. But now I feel like it's taught or like more enforced to prioritize yourself, not to give up yourselves for the sake of someone else's.
Yeah.
So for your happiness, if your happiness is gonna sacrifice mine, I'm gonna have to let you go.
No, I feel
But
you.
how though? Isn't that like what eventually a marriage is gonna be though?
What, your happiness? See, but me making you happy doesn't impede on my happiness.
Yeah.
When I did that,
Well, yours canceled me out.
exactly. If I would have, because doing that, it made me happy because I could have actually took you out. You feel me? But if you would have responded to that with any type of energy that's telling me that you're ungrateful, that wouldn't have made me happy. Then you would have got X'd out. And when I finally told her about it too, she was like, "Well, you didn't have to do that," and I didn't. I didn't. No, I really didn't. I really didn't. My priorities were all out of whack. I ain't suggesting that anybody do it like that. And I didn't have to do that, but it was just like, hey.
No, like
that's it,
seriously,
man.
like
Let's
I
ride.
felt like crap because I'm like, what the hell, bruh? Like I
Yeah.
would never want somebody to do that.
Yeah,
bruh.
dog, I sacrificed my car for you, fam.
Nah, bruh, nah, that's not on me,
Sacrifice
fam.
my
No.
car for
This
you.
nigga went to
that
sacrifice
note-
my car for
That
you.
On that
No.
note, let's go back to quarantine.
No.
I sacrificed my car for you. It's
I'm not
alright.
accepting that.
I had to let that car go anyway. I had to
No.
let that car go
Back
anyway.
one side.
That car was symbolic of certain things I had to let go in my life.
Okay.
I ain't gonna get churchy on y'all.
No, you don't need to.
Man, let's go back to quarantine, man.
Take over.